That's the guy. You'd fight him? Let's all get fucking lobotomies.
Let's get matching lobotomies, guys.
I'm fighting for you.
We are all gonna die. And welcome back to the bridge. I'm Kendrick.
We don't even have a fucking topic list.
It's episode. Yeah, you're right.
No, I like this intro. Keep it going. I like it.
Episode. Number
Welcome
3.
back to episode number 4.
Welcome
3.
to episode 5.
What are you talking about?
Leave a dislike and unsubscribe.
1738.
Wait, no.
Wait, yeah, that is wrong. It's
That is wrong.
report
It's
our
definitely
channel.
episode 3.
to the
Yeah,
Make
Or
sure to
our channel.
slam
FBI.
that dislike button.
Yeah, make sure you know how much we suck. Wait, make sure you let us know how much we suck.
Report us
That
to
is
the
awful.
FBI. If you saw Mason's jokes, you would either way. Yeah, I got a question for you guys. If you could fight any content creator, who would it be in the ring right now?
Who's that Ricky guy in a wheelchair?
Fuck yeah, Ricky Jarvis?
Yeah.
You would beat up a wheelchair-bound
That's
man?
that's the only chance that I have.
Alright, Kendrick, I would be honest. If you had to sit in a wheelchair as well for the entire fight, then yeah, sure. Let's see
Hey,
this
man.
fight.
I will sit in a wheelchair.
Hear
What are
me
we
out
doing?
here. Hear me. Oh, if you had the chance to fight any content creator, who would you fight?
I'd
Kendrick's talking
fight.
about throwing down with Ricky Jarvis, the fucking crippled dude.
That's not. That's not him.
Oh, that's not him?
Who is it then? It's like Ricky something.
It's
Ricky Gervais.
No,
Not Ricky
that's,
Gervais.
that's a comedian.
I know.
It's Ricky Berwick.
Yeah, that's
That's
the guy.
That's the guy. You'd fight him? He'd kick your ass.
Hey, what?
Yeah, he'd fucking kill you, man.
I was gonna say that's the only chance that I have at winning a fight.
Damn.
Oh, well, I
True.
hate to break it to you right now.
Okay.
Dude, I would
Alright.
fight, I think, anybody, because I think it'd just be fun.
I would want to fight this one guy, not because I have anything against him. I would just want to see how badly he could beat me. Search up Noel Fielding. This dude is
No.
fucking massive.
Noel Fielding.
The dude's massive.
Is he a YouTuber?
He's
thought we
like
were
a
fighting YouTubers.
TikToker. He's an influencer
Oh.
still, so TikToker. I think he also has a YouTube. But yeah, the dude's
That-
fucking massive.
I don't think I'm looking at the right guy.
I'll see if I can find a picture and send it.
Yeah, because this guy looks like a wannabe rocker.
How the hell do you even spell Noel?
Oh shit, I'm probably thinking of the wrong person complete. Yeah, I would still fight this guy. Actually, yeah, never. I changed my answer. Noel Fielding still. This guy's funny as shit and he looks like a crow.
Yeah. Well, okay, I gotta be honest, but out of all of the boxing events, Creator Clash is the only one I was willing to pay for because it was all going towards charity. And it was actually pretty good. I think a lot of the fights were really good. Like fucking Alex Ernst versus whatever his name, Ryan McGee or something like that. I don't remember his name. That was a great fight. That's the only fight that went all 5 rounds and went to decision. But
Okay.
it was
I'm
fantastic.
throwing it in the chat. This is the guy's TikTok that I was talking about originally, because he's just Noel Dazel.
Oh, I know a guy like that.
He's just massive, man.
You want to fight this guy?
Dude,
he wants to know how hard his ass can get kicked.
Yeah, like genuinely.
Oh.
That dude's at the peak of physical prime, if you ask me. If you get hit by him, you know how hard someone can hit you.
Listen, trust me,
That's the
I don't
limit.
doubt that he hits. I don't doubt that he hits hard. But if you get hit by an actual boxer,
Yeah.
like it's
It's not about
be
the muscles. It's
it's-
about how hard you can hit, like
Yeah.
with your skill.
it's gonna be way worse.
Still.
It's about how
Especially
hard
if it's
you
a guy
can
as big
hit
as him.
And then get back up. No, nobody else. Rocky
What's Rocky?
Balboa?
What is that?
I don't know, some fucking movie.
Pog. Who watched the movie that we were supposed
watched
to
it.
watch? I watched it.
I didn't.
Fuck
Yeah, I
no.
know you didn't. Yeah, figured. Wow, this is really good. I'm glad that this thing that we organized, that we had,
Alright,
so we'd have
so-
something to talk about. We didn't do it. I'm really glad.
No interest in that movie when I read about it. So I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
fuck that.
Bro,
I just keep on forgetting about
we
it.
all agreed on it.
Yeah,
Fine,
regardless
though.
of whether you're interested in it or not, we still have to watch it 'cause it's content.
God damn. You know what?
Well,
Fuck
fine.
it.
I
Maybe
literally
that's
posted
crazy.
the IMDb page in our chat so I wouldn't forget about it, and I keep on
And then you
forgetting
forgot about
about it.
We're so good. Thanks, man. We're so good at actually making a podcast. Thanks. That's awesome. And this is the last episode. Just kidding. I think I've made that joke every
Last
single time now.
episode. We're done.
Every episode is the last episode.
Every episode is the last episode. You
Yeah,
know what?
Potentially.
I'll
Whatever.
fucking yeah.
Yeah. Should we? We'll put it off
Watch
another
it.
episode then,
Yeah, next episode we will not talk about the movie that we're supposed to watch.
because we're gonna forget to watch it again.
At this point, I don't remember what movie it was.
It's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
See, I
What-
knew that, but it's been like 2 weeks
Oh.
since I watched it.
What it's like about and stuff like that.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Well, that movie's just a fucking fever
It
dream to
is
begin with.
like
When I was first watching it, I was just like, "What the fuck is this even supposed to be?" And like, it wasn't until after when I was looking into it more, like what it is, who it's about, and all that, that I was like, okay, now I understand a little bit better, and I kind of appreciated it more. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's the book that it's based off of. It's basically the exact same thing.
I feel like we
Just-
should
I'd be really interested in reading the book because I think it'd make more sense to me.
Probably, yeah, because I think it's really just like a retelling of the writer of it, of what's it, Hunter S. Thompson or something like that. Yeah, he's the one that did it. Who was a journalist for a time, a Gonzo journalist or something, whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he's the one that wrote it, and he was originally was supposed to, like you see in the movie, go write a story about the dirt like the rally or whatever, the dirt bike race that he was going to.
Yeah.
Then he couldn't see, like in the movie, most of what was even happening, so he just wrote some like I don't remember what he wrote about. I can't remember exactly what led to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, but he wrote something about it, and then the people that he was writing for denied it, and then he started going on like this crazy rant, which was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, about like capitalism, the American dream, blah blah blah, and all that, and like his view on it. So it's like a both, I think, a very kind of real and accurate depiction, but a little bit of his hateful twist on it, right?
That makes me more interested now. Like, I think I might pick that book up.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think there is a lot of good underlying things. There is like a message about it. I think the most interesting thing about it though is like the man himself, right? Because what's his name? Duke, right? I can't remember the main character's name. There's Duke and Gonzo. I can't remember if that's his name, but anyways, Duke is Hunter S. Thompson himself, and you can see like old photos of him and stuff like that. He dresses just like he did, and then Gonzo is his like a real life attorney or something like that. I can't remember. But it's basically just a retelling of like the time that they lived in, like, what was it, the 60s, 70s, somewhere around there. Mostly, it's really just about just like the flaws of the American dream, how the American dream only really applies to the white male population.
Mm-hmm.
And then also just kind of like how in that time is really about freedom and stuff like that, anti-war, being able to explore the use of like mind-altering substances and stuff. And it was like a huge motion for change back in that time, right? Because then you have like stuff like Woodstock and all that, like that's kind of vibing, like the hippie lifestyle really is what it was. And it's really about like people holding on to like that dream, that motion for change, and when it really led nowhere, right? And then you have a lot of people that are just hooked on all sorts of drugs and stuff like that, and they're trying to live this hippie movement that doesn't exist anymore. So there is a lot of really cool stuff about it. It's just like, it's hard to watch. I got exhausted watching that movie.
It sounds like the kind of movie that, like, from what I've heard about it, it's very much like a cult classic for like,
yeah, absolutely,
like the stoner and kind of like, you know, drug crowd.
Yeah,
and in the broadest sense possible is
the
how I
filthy,
mean that.
disgusting.
So like I
crowd.
could see it being a very entertaining movie to watch when you're like under the influence of something.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the secret. I just gotta get high to watch this. Okay, say less.
What are we
Yes,
talking about?
yeah. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Right.
The movie.
I watched it.
The movie.
I know,
Wait,
you
you didn't
watched
watch
it.
your own movie?
I fell asleep watching it, and then we didn't talk about it,
Nice.
and I fucking forgot to watch it still.
Yeah, it's whatever. Maybe we should leave it for the movie cast. By the way,
I
we have decided, not that anybody gives a shit, that we'll be doing a different structure to our podcast of bi-weekly. We'll have the big group podcast where we're shooting the shit. And then in the weeks in between, we'll have a little bit more specific, both for movies, games, whatever
Pop
else
culture
we want.
in
Pop
general.
culture, yeah, exactly.
Minecraft,
very-
SMP.
Yeah, just very specific topics. Minecraft
More
drama.
focused, yeah.
Yeah, more
Minecraft
focused. A little
drama?
bit.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Just more. We're drama
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, just
The-
so we're a
the
little bit more
joke-
focused down on what we're going to
Which
talk
one
about.
of us
and
is gonna
stuff
get
like that.
canceled? That's the question.
You?
I don't like
Definitely
Dream.
you.
Yo, can we get Dream canceled?
No.
Fuck
Probably
that
not.
guy in particular.
Hold
He
on.
smells
There's
like
a recipe
cheese.
for success here.
What
If
do you
we can piss off K-pop stands and Dream SMP stands
And Elon
and
heads.
not get doxxed,
That'd be-
uh,
yeah.
we
I
could-
mean, I
we
think
could use
I think
that.
that ship has sailed.
We could use that fire to
Are
fuel
you
our
really
furnace, you know?
afraid of K-pop stands and Dream SMP fans?
Yes.
No, I'm just fully aware of how powerful a hive mind of people is.
And I gotta tell you, Steven, they are
Remember
Like,
the
it's a
question, how
genuine
many fourth
threat to be
graders
targeted.
could you take on with the Dream SMP stand?
It's not fourth graders. It is mentally sick.
It's
adults.
mentally deranged adult.
Yo, Zach, you finally want to start that plan you were talking about? I'm in on it if you want.
I don't. What the fuck are you talking about? What plan?
I don't know. I feel like K-pop stands are just annoying little weebs.
Well, Minecraft
They're
YouTubers,
comparable to
pedophiles.
Yeah, true. Yep, I'm comfortable making that claim.
I'm gonna
not a stretch at all.
I'm gonna spew my genius business idea that came.
Okay,
to me.
yeah. Let's hear it.
I was watching MythBusters on Discovery Plus, which has been fantastic. To rewatch the fucking series is just great because it's just fucking distilled nostalgia.
I don't
Anyways,
pirate.
Rest in
everything I
peace,
watch.
Grant Amara.
Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. Sorry. Oh. Thought train left the station. Never mind, found it
Business.
Has it ever been in the station?
for a few months. Or
Mason's never had a thought.
Can we get
no,
to this business idea?
Yeah. A streaming service with regular like commercial TV breaks, right? But it plays commercials of the era.
Oh yeah.
So like, and
You
yeah,
just
I was
want
thinking,
that nostalgia.
I was just thinking about the logistics of this, and it's like, well, obviously some of these companies aren't going to be around anymore, so they wouldn't be able to pay station. But some of them are definitely still around. So it's like it would totally be just like a nostalgia overload to like watch a fucking like YTV fucking commercial set from like 2007.
Way
Just
way
like
back.
be fucking
I mean,
great.
the novelty would only last for so long.
It's
though, I think.
definitely like a nightmare fuel at the same time because it's. I mean, the idea is that it'd be a free service. 'Cause
Oh my
it'd
god,
be, like,
Steven,
entirely
that
ad-supported.
link you just posted.
Also, yeah, that shit.
The
I think it was really
thumbnail
funny that they made a
immediately.
commercial to be like, "Hey kids, stay in shape" by just like making a dude run away
yeah,
from
run
two
away
girls.
from cooties. Run away from girls. My
Or
favorite
if you're a
one-
girl, or if you're a girl, the context is I need to stay in shape so I could chase down men.
So I can
Like-
chase men and kiss them.
Like that is a crazy
I
commercial.
really was always confused by the overdramatic French music that played.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
As an American,
I never.
these
Yeah, as
Canadian
Americans.
TV shows.
Yeah, these they make no sense. Honestly,
My favorite one was the House Hippo one.
I don't.
Yes.
know. What is that?
You don't remember the House Hippo one?
Remember the
Right.
house
Oh.
hippo?
Definitely
Okay,
American.
for context, Steven just posted a YouTube video of early 2000s Canadian government PSAs and commercials that would come on, like during the commercial breaks. And one of them, I don't think we can just post it, like in the,
No.
edit it into the pod. But basically there's one where a PSA is telling kids like to stay in shape. And the way that it does that is by having a boy be chased by two girls, as if like he's running from cooties or whatever. Like he's afraid
At
of
the end
getting
of the
that
commercial,
puss.
they smooch him.
Yeah, they give him a big smooch.
Yeah, and it's
It's really
then-
terrifying. Girls?
And then there's
No,
one,
thank you.
the one that I'm referring to about the house hippo. I honestly don't remember what the PSA was for, but it was basically like a really small hippo that would like sneak into your pantry overnight and like eat your peanut butter. And it was
Oh,
cute-
yeah, I do remember
And
that.
the,
Yeah, I do
the
remember
whole
that.
idea behind it was like, at the end of the fucking advert, it's like, hey, that wasn't real, but you
Oh,
might
yeah.
have thought so.
It was a fake
Like the
news
whole
one.
thing is like, yeah, it's fake news. I can never do a Trump, and every time I try to do it, I just want to fucking crawl into a hole and die.
You're already
'Cause I
halfway
started,
there.
and it's just. I mean, yeah,
Oh.
I do live in the basement. So.
Nice.
That PSA was kind of ahead of its time then, huh? Because like
Kinda.
the hippo itself looked like it was like footage of a real hippo, but they like basically put it over top of like a really small like angle shot of
They did
like,
some, like-
of a counter, you know, so it looked like it was like a small hippo on the counter.
Horse perspective hippo
Yeah.
shots.
They really leaned
Yo!
really into like,
There's
the
a
whole
lot.
don't
of-
believe everything you see.
Okay, it turns out early commercials for nostalgia is a really big niche on YouTube.
What about the
Absolutely
Yop
would be.
yogurt commercials?
Yup, me mama.
Oh yeah, me mama.
Yeah, I remember.
The fuck is a
those.
yop?
What?
You don't remember the Yop?
You don't know what
commercials?
yops are?
No, I'm just fucking.
What?
I was gonna
Oh my
stab
God.
you right
Question.
now. I was gonna come to your house.
Yeah,
Do you
that's-
guys remember?
That's insane.
Is that like a
Do
go-gurt?
you guys remember the
Yeah.
like little foam cups that were advertised all the time on like As Seen on TV, and they like go, "Oh, you can style up
No.
everything with this foam," and it was just a whole bunch of tiny little beads that stuck to stuff.
Oh yeah, I do.
Shit
know.
for your
I
animals
maybe.
to eat and fucking die.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
I'm just watching one. And I'm like,
Dude,
fucking
okay.
hell, I remember this weird infomercial stuff that was like marketed to us so much.
Okay, if you know the answer, don't say anything. Okay, no, that doesn't work. But
Bro.
who do you think started Pixar?
Me. I don't know.
Steve
Is
fucking
it-
Jobs.
What?
Yeah.
Sure.
When he got
Pixar?
fired for Apple for a brief time, he started Pixar. That
That's
fucking blows
crazy.
my mind. Like, that is insane. I didn't know that, and it was just like brought up in a YouTube video, and I was just like, how is this not a well-known thing? This
That's
is fucking
insane.
Yeah.
You
What
guys
the fuck?
didn't know that Pixar was owned by Apple?
No, I had
Oh yeah,
no
pretty
clue.
much everything is.
Is it owned by Apple? I thought it was just started by Steve Jobs. And
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say because when it comes to corporate conglomerates like that, you have Jeff Bezos who technically owns a few companies, but that's just so he doesn't have to pay taxes.
Well, it's not owned by Apple. They're owned by Disney.
Oh yeah, that's true. They got bought
yeah,
by
they are.
Disney. I'd assume that Steve Jobs.
Okay, yeah, so they weren't owned by Apple then. Then it was Steve Jobs.
It says yeah, no,
It-
they
yeah.
they were an independent company from 1986 through 1999 until they collaborated with Disney and eventually were owned by
I'm
Disney.
surprised.
Oh, okay.
Which, at the time, was a crazy good acquisition for Disney.
Yes.
'Cause
Well, yeah,
fucking-
they were like the biggest animation studio of the time. Like at
Pixar
least,
was
like,
doing
the
numbers
best
and
known.
Disney was lacking. Like, Disney didn't release, like, look at the year they bought Pixar. The movie that Pixar released up until that point were, like, bangers, and the movies that Disney released, I didn't even fucking know existed.
I like to
It's-
think
it's-
that more Western animation nowadays doesn't live up to its
Yeah.
own hype.
It's
I
because
would
it's all
agree.
fucking, there's no passion anymore. It's just computer shit.
No.
It's just all marketed to kids, and like
Yeah.
the stories themselves aren't even that really good because
Yeah.
it's all just like garbage. They just
Like,
want
don't get
people
me
to buy.
wrong, they can be entertaining and stuff like that, but they definitely don't fucking deserve any Oscars at all when it when it comes to best animated movie.
I think, like, the simple explanation for that is when you can only afford to make one animated movie a year, you're gonna make sure it's an absolute banger. But now that you can just pump out, you can just send out fucking shot lists to companies in like foreign countries, and they could just generate these shots for you and send them back. It's like you can fucking pump out like 10 movies a year like nothing. Like Marvel fucking does that. Like they just endlessly
pump
Sure.
out
farm
shit,
other digital, can't think of the name. The name for a group of people who do
Studio.
graphic effects. Yeah,
Studios.
yeah.
Actually,
guys
fun fact,
seen,
I actually know a guy who's worked on that kind of shit.
Nice.
Yeah, he lives in Quebec, and they mostly use Quebec for tax breaks.
Yeah.
Quebec stinks.
That makes sense. But my big propaganda speech here is that the Western world likes to blind themselves or think so much of themselves. It's like the Academy that chooses
I hate that chart.
who gets nominated for this or for like awards or Oscars and stuff like that. They're so absolutely biased and like
Well, yeah.
I'm not a weeb, but nowadays I am a weeb. I think anything like not like typical anime and stuff like that, but I think there's anime out there that just by themselves are fucking good film, like genuinely good movies. And like it's crazy to me that none of them have ever been nominated, or actually one I think was nominated for an Oscar. Either that or it was beat out by Boss Baby, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, what a
fucking
Boss
baby.
by fucking Boss Baby. And I think a lot of
Decisive
people,
defeat.
if there's a lot of people that watch this, Your Name is not one of my favorite, but like it's a good anime movie. It's fantastic. It's better than anything that was nominated that year. 100%.
What's wrong with my name?
And it got it got beat out by Boss Baby, which is just so crazy. But anyways, I look at that and I'm just like, that's nuts. That just shows how like blinded we are over here.
That's the one thing that always shocks me when you look at the chart of like the really famous one of, oh, these massive corporations own all these. Fucking Kellogg's owns Pringles. I don't know why, but I assume that would be Coca-Cola, or like Coca-Cola trying to compete with Lay's Stacks making Pringles. Also, Pepsi owns Lay's, Doritos, Ruffles, Sun Chips, Fritos, Cheetos.
Basically, every like processed food company is owned by one of the bigger processed food companies. Like, there's no independence.
That's
in
just
that.
what Big Vegan wants you to think, okay?
Whoa.
There are actually plenty of homegrown, massive food corporations. It's quite interesting.
Homegrown food corporations, my favorite.
Go ahead.
Like,
List some of the examples. of it.
Pop-Tarts are made by a single grandma. You know that?
Single
Yeah.
grandma does that all. That's pretty fucking
yeah,
impressive.
just sitting in her
I
kitchen.
bet you
It's chart,
Pop-Tarts is probably
it's
on the
literally
strip.
under Kellogg's Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Miss
got it right wrong.
Pringles.
Miss Kellogg's
Yeah.
in her basement.
Oh, she makes all this? Everything
Yeah.
that Kellogg's owns?
One
Yeah,
grandma.
She came up with cornflakes to stop kids
Wait,
from
but
jerking off.
Quakers owns corn.
I
That's
thought
a
it
real
was a
thing.
weird
That's a
tiny
real thing.
doctor
That's
that
a
That was
real
not
thing.
successful.
That's a real thing. Cornflakes were invented to
does
stop
Kellogg
kids from
owns
jerking off.
cornflakes?
And
That
you
is
know
a
what?
real thing.
And I still masturbate every day,
I
so...
feel like I saw cornflakes somewhere.
Are you eating your daily dose of cornflakes?
No, I've never eaten cornflakes.
Yeah,
Well,
because they
that's
taste like
why.
shit. They're just
True.
depressing. They just make you sad.
Yeah, exactly. The
Wouldn't
point
that,
is to make
wouldn't
you
that
die.
promote masturbating then? Because you're like, man,
Maybe if
I'm
you have
sad.
an unhealthy mindset and you like
Let-
to reward yourself with dopamine when you don't need it.
Absolutely.
Get that grind set up.
That's why I do. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
why I do
Kellogg's
Molly
is
every other week.
Bro, okay. Keeps sending me Sigma male reprogramming videos, and it's really funny.
Send one to chat.
Oh,
Send
Sigma
one to
male.
chat,
Send one to chat.
please.
Yeah, it's actually
I
fucking.
need
It's
to
so
see what-
good.
See,
Is
this
he-
is funny.
I'll just
The Sigma male?
He chases women for fun.
No.
No, he's
I
definitely
believe so.
not. I think he like jokes about stuff like that, but he seems like a pretty
Literally,
Woman is
his
a
thing is
well-adjusted
reasonable person.
human.
any
He is fit to be in society.
anything that he says should be taken at less than a grain of salt.
He is a shit poster at heart.
he is.
He
yeah.
absolutely.
he'll just
That's a
Absolutely
2-hour
is.
fucking video. Sigma male affirmations.
He'll just send this
Two
to me
hours
at
of
like 2 in the morning when I'm
reprogramming.
grinding Final Fantasy. Like, it's the funniest shit.
That's insane. That's crazy. He says he listens to this while playing Final Fantasy.
No. I'll just be sitting there playing Final Fantasy at like 2 in the morning.
It
And I'll just get a
said
Discord
Ross
notification,
gonna
and it's
reply
just
to
this.
me.
Yeah,
I'm
dude, get
saving
the Sigma Male
this.
grind set, you know?
Dude,
Yeah, you're
next
right,
time
you
I
know
play
what?
Tarkov, I'm putting this
saving
on in the
this.
background.
This is like
Hell yeah.
Dude, when we go camping, this is gonna be on the Bluetooth
This is the
speaker.
only thing
entire
we're allowed to
night.
Yeah,
play.
yeah. When we drive out to the campsite. Yeah, when we drive out to the campsite, this is what we're
Hey.
gonna listen to. And we're not gonna talk, okay?
No, it'll be silence with the Sigma
Wait,
male
we
reprogramming in the
learn-
background.
I don't want to hear
Can
anything,
we
or
learn
we're
the
going
script,
back
and
home.
Can the podcast camping episode just be us standing around a fire reciting it?
Yeah, I think that'd be really entertaining.
If we camp in an RV, I'm gonna scream.
No,
We're
We're
not. We're not.
I might be.
Good.
I have a.
Good.
Shadow's bringing a tent trailer.
I'm scared of bugs though.
Oh
so
yeah,
if
you're
there's
going
any
in,
bugs,
you're going into a fucking tent trailer. That's fine though. That's
If
fair.
there's any
You bring
bugs,
them
Why do you have a
Shiloh
fucking
that-
tent
Shiloh's
trailer?
What the
Aaron
fuck do you
does.
mean? If there's bugs, you're leaving.
What
I'm
the
scared of
fuck?
bugs.
Why are you not using a pup tent like the rest of us? Fucking
Because
losers.
I'm probably gonna
Shiloh's
sleep
dad-
in my cat. I was gonna say I'm probably
Shiloh's
sleeping
dad
in my
just
car.
brought a tent,
Damn,
just
bro.
brought a tent trailer, and he's like, if you ever go on camping, use it. So
That's fair. Hold on though. Hold on.
Hey Zach, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to cut
Wait.
out my dog barking.
We
I'm
need
bored,
to get
bored.
back we need to get back to what Mason said about if there's bugs, he's not going. He's leaving. You sound like my fucking brother.
Pussy.
We
joke.
went camping a long time ago. All right.
I'm not gonna
Roll
lie.
with
If
it.
there's a spider in my tent, I'm not gonna be the one to deal with it.
I'm the same way.
You're
I
gonna wake
literally
somebody
crushed a
up
spider
to
in between
deal
my
with a
fingers
fucking
yesterday. I'll
spider.
deal with it.
Just
Yeah,
gonna hear Mason
You
go.
did that unknowingly.
Yeah.
You did that
And I
unknowingly,
breached
Steve.
a
That's like
barrier.
that's like Alec
Yeah,
Baldwin
and I
pulling
breached
the
a
trigger.
barrier. It no longer matters. I'm going to do it again. Just like Alec Baldwin.
So are you implying that
I'm
Alec Baldwin
saying
should be
after
Is this
locked
how-
up?
is
Alec
this how
Baldwin
Siri-
killed that
or
person,
Stephen
he
Bas-
definitely has taste for more, because I want to squish another spider between my bare fingers.
That's insane. So you're gonna turn into a serial.
No, I want to kill spiders.
Yeah, you're gonna turn into a serial killer. Look, they never said a
No.
serial killer is to kill humans.
Yeah.
Spiders don't
Serial
have rights.
spider.
No,
okay?
it's a start.
Whoa!
Well,
Controversial.
Spider lives matter, man.
Technically, what Steven is
Yeah,
saying
why are
is
you
true.
Why are
You
you
just dated this
Technically,
this
by the
podcast.
law,
All right, all right.
there is no law. There is no Canadian law that says spiders have
And
the right
besides,
to
it's
not
not
be
like I'm
murdered.
I think you
capturing
guys are
them and
just pussies.
torturing them or anything. I just simply see a spider and I either burn it, stomp it, or squish it.
What do you
Oh,
mean
yeah.
burn it? Can we go back to that?
Yeah, hold
I
up
have
a
a jet.
minute.
I have a jet lighter if they're a little bit out of reach. Or,
That's a
you know,
good
just
idea.
Not really in a
You
good
want to know
squishing
one
position.
thing?
You just have to activate it before you go near them. Because once you
Well,
hear,
yeah, no more
once
spiders.
once the spider hears the click of that lighter, it's gonna fucking run. So you
I
have
don't
to
think
click
spiders
it
have
far
ears.
away and then bring it over. Oh no. It just really doesn't like the heat that immediately feels too.
So it doesn't
You
hear the
put it up,
click,
and then
it
you
starts to burn.
Yeah, but you have to make sure that you have it completely in the fire before it
Wow.
feels
I bet
Speaking
you
of
like
things
shooting
burning, though.
people from behind without them knowing you're there.
Yeah, god damn. Anyway, speaking of things burning, an individual that we all know, but that Mason and Eric know.
You almost said his
specifically.
name.
I almost
Yeah.
did say his name. His older brother, way back in the day, when we're at his house, fucking turned on the barbecue in the backyard, made a tinfoil tray, and then got a bunch of those caterpillars, like the the moth caterpillars, and just cooked
Mothman.
them alive. Yeah, the Mothman caterpillars, and burned them alive.
That
Just
is
cooked
I'm
them
gonna
alive.
okay. Next
Why?
time,
And they squealed.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
next time I'm talking to, I'm gonna tell that story as if I was you. Maybe like, remember that time your brother? Fucking...
You should. Yeah, dude. That'd be
You
so
just
fucking funny.
doxed him right
yeah,
here.
I like the idea of Zach not saying his name and then Mason just being like, "Oh yeah, his name's by the way."
Oh, bro, don't point it out, man. Now I gotta cut it
Oh,
out.
yeah. Well,
We
no,
already
yeah,
had to cut it out
You
again.
already had to, yeah.
You can just add
We
more.
do a little trolling.
Dude, no, fuck. Goddamn.
I didn't
So
know
wait,
fucking-
Steven, you said you
That's
use like a
fine.
blow torch for it? Like, how does that work?
No, it's a jet lighter.
Oh, okay.
It
I was
just
just
uses
thinking
heat.
like I'm gonna go to Steven's and see like a whole bunch of burn marks on his ceiling randomly.
Well-
Like, oh, there was a spider there at some point.
We technically do have a whole bunch of like butane tanks outside and a lot of ignition, like what are they called again? Basically attachments for the top that
Nozzles?
are used for different types of ignition.
Free
Yeah, you have
hose?
one for cooking, one that just flat out has a nozzle that shoots out a massive flame, and oh yeah, that cooks a spider real quick.
Nice. That's awesome.
Also, funny enough, outside in the garage doesn't burn the walls at all. It just completely scorches their webs.
Nice. That's not too bad then.
Hmm.
Spiders aren't that bad. I think you guys are just wusses.
Oh yeah, one of the things I did is I brought a couple. We had a little bit of an ant problem in our downstairs bathroom. Just captured 2 spiders in a jar, threw them in my basement, found them 2 days later, killed them. All the ants are gone. Done deal.
Well, now you got glass all over the floor from throwing the jar down there.
No, you don't throw the jar. You just open it.
Why'd
and
you say
shake
you
the
threw it
fuckers
down
out.
there then?
Okay,
No,
not.
you just
This fucking guy.
Mason's so scared of spiders he can't even release them from the jar. He just has to whip the jar in the
You're
room
the
and
one who
close
said
the
you threw him
door.
down there.
Yeah, but he didn't mean it. Actually, throw it.
You mean to tell me this guy is using hyperbole speech?
Man's
Yeah.
using hyperbole?
He's
Nah, I just
you're
use
using
spiders to
hyperbole.
solve- or I use
Hyperbole,
spiders
that's
to
He is a
solve my
hyperbole.
Problems.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy you at least released them. You're a G for that then.
Yeah, I gave them a good meal before I killed them.
I'm not gonna pretend like I'm perfect.
You gave him a
because
final meal. That's even more fun.
if I'm hey, you know what's better than nothing? If I'm sleeping and then I see a spider on the wall next to me, it's dying. But like if I just see a spider hanging out, no, I don't care. If it's just like on my
Eric,
wall,
would you rather be a spider that gets squished or a spider that gets to eat 20 sugar ants and then get squished?
I'd rather just fucking die.
well,
Yeah,
no,
if there's
I
a
think-
spider,
Why
it's on
speak
site.
ant speak? I'm talking IRL right now.
I'd
If
rather
there's-
die with a full stomach. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'd rather die with an empty stomach than I don't shit myself.
Exactly.
That's a fallacy. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you just do it. Whatever's there is going.
Yeah, I know. That's why I make sure
Exactly.
everything's
Empty
flushed
stomach.
Well, you would need to like not eat for like 24 hours,
That's fine.
which is like you're just gonna be weak. You're not gonna be able to fight off the attacker. That's it.
Either
I
that or you
plan on
take, like,
dying
2
anyway.
hours.
Yeah,
I don't think it
we're
really
talking about
matters.
willingly dying right about now.
Oh my
Well,
god,
that's
that
depressing.
reminds me.
We're talking about assisted suicide right now.
At one
Zach,
point
what
in
if you listen
time,
back to my audio and you just hear faint Sigma male affirmations
So,
coming
to
from
explain
my
That'd be
headset?
wild.
to
Anyways,
explain
maybe
to the
just-
viewers, at one point in time, I had 2 claymores. One time I decided to swing a claymore at a spider until I killed it. Took
That's
like
crazy.
5 hits, damaged my wall.
Oh.
a little.
That's
I
a
thought you
strong
meant-
spider.
I thought you meant.
No, he meant the
Fucking-
sword,
No.
you dumbass.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
No,
it
no,
didn't
like,
just.
I
It didn't
literally
fucking. Oh my
cut this
god,
spider in half with the sword, but it took me
Oh
5
my
hits.
God.
that's insane. Oh my god,
We should go
Zach.
paintballing.
We should.
We should.
That'd be so.
Can
There's
we
so many
record
things
a
that we should do.
podcast
Yeah.
episode while
we all get
paintballing
GoPros?
so we fucking
Yeah.
die?
No, we
That's
all
a-
get GoPros and
that's
then we
an
go fucking.
investment.
It is an investment.
I looked into GoPros for this camping thing, and the cheapest one on Amazon, like $500.
Yeah, I'm just gonna record with my phone.
You
Dog.
can
I was
always
thinking
rent
that
them
Let's
too.
just
too.
get like a
I'm-
shitty like video camera and duct tape it to like a helmet.
That'd be that'd be so good. That'd be so funny.
We get like
It'd be cheaper than the GoPro.
we
Yeah,
get
no,
a 27,000 milliamp hour battery, like a battery pack.
I love how you guys are worrying about battery. Or at least
You can
Mason
also get
is.
chest protection.
Yeah,
that you
I'm
can
the
For
slide
one-
your
no
phone.
fucking reason, you're gonna be
You
fine.
can also
buddy,
get chest protection.
have a
you can
nicotine
slide your
addiction
phone
to
into
uphold.
that will act as a body cam too.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll just go out there and wear full metal plate armor.
Oh
should
no,
just
you
be
can
cool.
just get like there's like actual things made for paintball and stuff like that, where you can just slide your phone into like a front little pocket. It has like a clear
should-
screen, so you can record.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, I don't want my fucking camera to get shot.
Yeah, but like, what if? How hard? Like, if a paintball impacts directly where the phone is, like, is
Yeah.
it gonna be?
Yes.
Is the blunt hit of the paintball gonna like damage my phone?
A little bit.
Maybe.
No, but that's the
probably.
whole point of this project.
Who wants to find out? Who wants to shoot their phone with a paintball gun?
I'll
Yo,
do
do you
it.
remember that fucking video of this kid shooting his DS with an airsoft gun and it fucking or his iPod
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
and then it cracks and he starts crying? That shit is great.
Oh man.
Instead of like going camping at a campsite, we should like find someone else's campsite and try and set up as close to them as possible. without them
Just
listening.
take over.
No, just like watch them for the weekend.
I think that'd be really cool. Record them and everything. I have a tripod. I was thinking about bringing that
Yes.
can fit my phone on it, so we can just like set up a tripod, watch them.
And then if they question us, we have to be wearing identical clothing, and one person will always lie and one person will always tell the truth.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It might sound
I just
weird
want
because
to
of my
be a menace to
size,
society.
but the long arms and legs are a very good attributor to climbing trees. So if you want, I can climb a tree and watch them from there.
Okay,
I'd love to watch
Steven.
you climb a tree.
Yes, you are 100% climbing a tree when we go camping.
Okie doke. I'm just
This-
gonna warn you, I suck at getting down, and I've fallen off of trees 5 times.
Yeah,
That's
And you're doing
content,
it.
baby.
you're gonna
That's
do it.
content, baby.
I'm going
We
to
won't
warn
be
you,
able to,
with
'cause
my
we'll be
current
camping,
mental
so.
state, I will intend to fall on my head.
Okay, yeah. Well, I
Bro.
can take you to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'll cut that out.
No,
No.
first day I'm climbing up to the top of a tree and spiraling head down first.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad
Steven.
we're all really happy people.
Steven, how many? I plan on bringing a funny amount of joints. Like, what amount of joints would be like funny?
69.
You
Like-
guys smoke
Whoa.
joints? You guys smoke
Whoa,
weed?
you guys smoke?
No, I don't actually inhale it. I
Oh,
just do
okay.
it to
See,
look cool.
The-
I like the
good
smell of
reason
it,
to
too.
also ask me about this too is because I know how expensive joints can be.
Well,
Are you
no,
gonna
that's
roll
why
them
I'm not going to be
yourself?
stupid and buy pre-rolls.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, if you're buying
Fucking-
pre-rolls,
that's
it's
a
gonna
lunatic
cost so
decision.
much.
Like you're paying extra money to buy something that's probably going to smoke worse than if you do it yourself. Like,
I think it's mainly
God, am I a
just
snobby
you have
pothead
to
now?
find you have to
Yeah,
find
I am,
something
aren't I?
good enough to carry them in because you can't have them getting loose or like getting
Motherfucker,
damaged.
You
too
need like a
much.
tin
What?
or something.
Yeah.
What other reason would I buy a fuck the population cigarette case?
True, true.
This
Also,
guy
that's-
smokes weed.
Not
You know what I
nearly
would
as-
This guy
almost say,
hates
Mason?
society.
I
you-
do. I fully hate everybody, including my fellow podcast hosts,
He
except for
hates
Trevor.
everybody except for
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
You know what I
Yeah,
will
he
say,
loves you,
Mason?
You know, he's starting to get on my nerves too.
If you want to do something really funny, have you ever heard of King Palm stuffers?
Stuffing these?
Basically,
Who?
they're massive hemp stuffers where you can stuff weed into
Hempa.
them. It's like a five.
Stuffer?
It's
I hardly
basically
know
like
her.
a 5-gram blunt that you can have of weed. It's
This is a
almost
weed
cigar.
podcast now.
No, it's
Only
not.
two of the
We had fucking.
We talk about movies, games,
marijuana.
marijuana.
Nobody's gonna listen to this ever.
No,
well,
that's why it's
If
fine.
somebody
We can...
if somebody is still listening to this episode, this is gonna be their last.
Honestly, yeah. You know, first 2 episodes, they're okay. This one, I think, yeah, absolutely.
I think we should start. We should.
You
This
want a
is-
topic? You want a topic?
Hold on, no. You
I'm-
want a topic? You know. No, if you want a topic, what are you talking about? Do you regularly have wet dreams in other people's beds?
No, I'm saying no. Okay, I was gonna say I don't sleep in other people's beds. Okay,
I don't know.
I don't fuck.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a
I'm
level
not
of
saying that you
success
have
I've
to
never
fuck
been
to
able
do
to
that.
measure.
You could just be weird, man.
No, okay. I was gonna say I am nervous for this camping trip
Oh.
because I only ever get wet dreams when I'm not in my own bed. So like the last time I went camping,
Just make sure you pee
I-
before you go to bed. That's fine.
that's
Can we get a dick
That's
cam
what
for
we're
you?
talking about, right?
a dick camp.
Yeah.
The last time I went camping,
Can we get
we
a
didn't-
cum cam?
it was me and one other person, and we didn't have like a tent or anything. We just slept in the back of their van.
Kendrick, don't
And
worry. Just
I
pay
woke up
attention to your
before them.
meter.
I woke up before them with cum in my pants
That's
because I wasn't in my own bed. And I had to fucking like, what do I even do? Like, it's not even a proper campsite or anything either. I literally just like was so embarrassed. I went out to the porta potty, threw my whole underwear in there. Just like, nope, fuck that. I threw my underwear in the bottom of the porta potty, like whatever the fuck, like the outhouse thing. And then put my pants back on with no underwear on until I got back to the van to like change my clothes.
All I'm hearing from this is that Kendrick is now our prime suspect for why that garbage can smells so fucking
No.
weird.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my god.
Why
I
do you-
never slept at school. I'm fine.
I don't
It wasn't
believe
me. The sussy garbage can was not me.
it.
By the
I don't
way,
know, man.
But the sussy outhouse probably was
Post
me.
a pick and chat of. thing I
Also,
was talking
Kendrick,
about.
I give you a pass. If that happens at the camping trip,
That's gonna be
I give
funny.
you a
It's
pass.
so weird though because it never happens to me when I'm in my own bed. But like if I'm camping somewhere or if I'm in a hotel, it's like a 50-50 chance it's gonna happen.
That's
That's
so
just
weird
never
that it's in a.
happened.
That's so weird that it's only
I know.
in not your own bed.
To move on to something
it
a little
is really
bit
weird.
different, question: if there was any reboot or remake for an old game to come out, what would be the top
Steven.
one we'd want to see?
No. Keep
Steven,
this. Hold
Just
on. I want to know.
steamrolling the
I
conversation.
want to know if anyone else has anything slightly similar to that. Because like,
No.
I can't be the only one that like nuts in his sleep when I'm not in my own bed, right?
I get more
No.
night terror.
I just don't do that in general.
I get night
like ever.
terrors
I've
more
never had that
commonly when
experience.
I don't sleep in my own bed. That's about it.
We and also Stephen, we are a shit and cum podcast. All right,
I
no,
mean-
I'm just kidding.
All podcasts realistically are.
A shit and cum podcast.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Terrible
no.
time for this side note,
Okay, fine.
but it is a small side note. YouTube has recommended me this podcast clip of these teachers, like elementary school teachers that just do a podcast,
Yeah,
and it's like
I've seen a clip of that show.
it's kind of interesting to like get that insight to it.
Are we better
Like,
than them? You think we're better?
No.
no, because they do a video podcast and they like don't talk over each other, and it's
Yeah,
like
true.
So we
it's
are
usu-
better than them.
There's
then.
there's usually at least like a part where it's funny.
We're
So-
bottom of the barrel.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we all like this consistently, even though we say don't talk over each other. talk
That
over
is
each other.
true.
It's impossible with Discord. It's impossible to have a funny punchline
The
and
thing-
jump into somebody's bit. It's just impossible because then
You're not
like,
wrong.
it's way. I think the actual quality of the podcast will go up once we have like the ability to do it in person.
Yeah.
But
I
that
guess
is
that's fair.
it's so fucking like at this point it's distant. It's pretty fucking far.
But also,
only
though,
a couple
someone will be
months.
telling a story, as I even know what I'm doing now. But someone will be telling a story, and people still talk. Like even with
Yeah.
if the person doesn't pause, they still talk.
Yeah, we're just kind of assholes to
Yeah,
each
we're
other who
stupid
interrupt
pieces of
each
shit.
It's
other.
because I think of something funny to say and I want to get it in while it's still funny. But it's
Yeah,
like
I want to
that's
say
fair.
it before the topic diverges and I can't say it anymore.
I guess. Anyways, Stephen, what were you bringing up before I rudely interrupted you?
he was
You
scared
said-
of jumping out of a tree. I think.
No, he's talking about games.
Oh yeah, if you could see any reboot or remake come out, what would you want to see?
Of a game.
Infamous.
Battle-
Yeah,
Yeah.
what game?
Infamous.
Oh, dude, Infamous would be so cool. Would you want a reboot or a?
It doesn't have
remake,
to be
though?
your decision, Mason.
Would you want to see a remake of the old games, or do you want to see a reboot of the series, though?
I either want them to just make a new entry with the established canon for PS5 or a reboot of the series.
I want.
Like, I don't really want a remaster of the old games because I don't think that they've aged that well.
Fair.
Like, if they wanted to remake it from the ground up, like Demon Soul style, I'd be down with that too. But like a reboot, I think is where I'm
From the
headed.
ground up, my
What
ass.
I would love to see for Infamous if they just did Infamous the Cole trilogy, and the way of add a new game onto it, a new piece of story for it maybe, and completely redo the previous two games, bundle it all together.
Sorry, did you say Cole Trilogy?
Yeah, as in the way of maybe they could announce, oh, we're gonna make a new smaller section of the story to add on to Cole's story in
So that's not a
between
reboot,
Infamous
or
1
that
or
is a
2.
reboot.
I don't know how they would do that, but I guess
I'd
I'd be
just like
down.
to see some more content in the way of Cole.
I want literally any game that Sucker Punch makes.
Sucker Punch does a great
And,
job.
like, I think Ghost of Tsushima was it
That's
had
not-
potential, but I don't think it lived up to what I wanted it to be fully. But I still enjoyed it. I want them to go back to Infamous though.
Did they also make they made Second Son, right?
Yeah.
They made
They
Rust.
did make Second Son, yeah.
How do you feel about Second Son?
I might be in the minority, but I love that game.
Let's go. I actually really like
I
it too.
love
It was really short, but I think it was enjoyable the whole way through. And
Absolutely.
I liked all the different powers, especially the stone one. Even though you get it at the end and it's kind of
the
worthless.
game is really fun.
That's the only Infamous game I've ever played.
The game's really fun, has great gameplay, but when you actually start breaking it down through your second or third playthrough, you can start to see the flaws.
At the end of the day, it is an open world game with like a copy paste list
Yeah,
of side
absolutely.
objectives. And so if they were to make another one, I'd really want them to revamp the open world side of things.
That's any open world game. Sorry to
I'd
say.
like to see a little bit more
yeah,
conflict
we've already discussed that.
in the way of maybe add more conduits to the game, and you can actually encounter them fighting people.
I think a PvP mode would be pretty sick too.
Yeah, that would be.
Could you imagine that?
Oh,
That-
like
yeah,
a
I'd play that. That'd
5v5
be
type
fun.
Like-
siege type thing. That would be sick.
Or like a free for all, like anything like that. I just want to like fight other conduits with different power sets.
Yeah, that's another game series I'd love to see rebooted. Yeah, again, the PlayStation era. Uncharted.
Rebooted, I don't
Why
know.
a
I think,
reboot?
yeah, I
They
think
had a
they're-
good story that they went with already.
Yeah, I think they're good. How
Yeah, I
they
guess
are.
more of a
I
remake
think-
would be more kin. I just want more
A
weapons.
remake of Uncharted 1 would be good.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Uncharted
yeah.
1 has aged the worst out of everything.
I may some,
Yeah, but otherwise, I think everything else is.
I'd
great.
love to see some more guns throughout the game. That's mainly it.
You guys know that they're remaking The Last of Us 1?
Why?
Already?
What?
Yeah, Naughty Dog, it's reported from Jason Schreier, who's very, very reliable in the leaking, or like the gaming journalism industry. He's reported that they're making like a remake for PS5 of the first Last of Us.
Not even a fucking not a remaster.
Not a remaster, but from the ground up. It's basically like a little side project for them while they're in post or pre-production for other bigger projects.
Okay.
I want somebody to make a Last of Us multiplayer game that's just like the same as the Faction Wars shit, but not necessarily based on Last of Us. Like that was
There-
just like really fun gameplay.
Well, I know you said not based on Last of Us, but Naughty Dog is also working on factions too, for like based on the the same
'cause
updated combat from Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, like Last of Us Part 2 didn't launch with multiplayer, and now no one gives a fuck about that game. So when the multiplayer does come out, it's just gonna be dead on arrival. That's my prediction.
I feel like
also
they're
no
probably
one
gonna
has PS5s.
Well,
Nobody
yeah,
has
that
PS5s.
too. But
Like,
I mean, Sony's been releasing their games on PC lately too, so it might come to that platform as well.
not like the same fucking, not within the same 2 years that they launched.
I don't
them on
know.
PS5.
It's a
though.
multiplayer game. If it's multiplayer, they might launch it at the same time. Who knows?
Just have to wait and see.
I don't think so, because there wouldn't be crossplay anyways, because it would be insanely unfair. I don't know.
I just remember it was a lot of fun. Factions was a lot of fun, and then it got super cancerous. Like it got so tryhard.
It got,
was
like,
impossible to
yeah.
do anything.
I played it again a couple months, like about 5 or 6 months ago, when I did my replay of Last of Us, and the only people still on there are like sweaty people.
Yeah.
Plus the servers are so bad. Like I just got shot every time I'd run around the corner in a firefight. I got shot when I'm around the corner.
Yeah.
Even though, like it's updated for them on their screen that I'm still there. So like there's a lot of desync and problems.
Isn't it kind of amazing to just like think about the fact that you can play a competitive shooter with such little input latency with like the game, like it's just like, it's crazy that someone figured out the technology to allow for like actual competitive, I don't know, this thought's going
It's almost
nowhere.
like, no, I know what you're
But it's
saying,
like-
and
it's
it's
like-
because
it's magic.
all those games that we used to have on like the PS3, Xbox 360 generation, like the servers were all peer-to-peer, which is what caused so much of the latency.
A lot of games are still using that kind of technology, unfortunately.
Call of Duty.
If we're gonna
Destiny.
complain about a game having
Really?
like really
Yeah.
lacking tech,
Wow.
there's one that I feel like we need to single out. Ark Survival Evolved.
Who the fuck gives
They
any fucks about
constantly
that
make
game?
decisions to slow down the game, increase polygon count, decrease performance.
Mason just started to hate the game when he got killed by some internet friend of one of our friends.
I forgot I even fucking played it. Like it's a cool game to watch on YouTube, but to actually invest time into like the PvP sense, it's like more of a dedication than fucking.
That's fair. I enjoyed
Rust.
it when I was playing
Like-
it, but yeah, I don't know if I'd pick it up again personally. Minecraft,
I remember-
however, I would all the time.
I remember with Ark, I remember there was a controversy. People got really pissed because they released like a full price DLC when the game was still
I think they
in early
released
access.
2 in total, actually.
It's funny that used to be a controversial thing to do.
Releasing a full price DLC.
Yeah, like now
in
it's
early
just
access.
now it's just a thing that happens.
Because
Yep.
Well, I don't even
remember
play
when
early access
Scorched
games
Earth came
anymore.
out, their first DLC, people were really pissed. But I feel like there was another one that came out, like Arboration or something, came out before they released 2. There's something else.
I'm gonna call Trevor out.
What are you doing to Trevor?
He's on Discord on his phone.
Oh yeah, I already know. I was talking to him. And Trevor, if you're watching this, just know that I'm so unhappy with you, and I hope that you are
Dying.
Your stomach hurts.
dying. I hope you're sad. I hope your tummy hurts. I hope you're having a little bit of a rough day with your
I hope you
tummy.
stub your toe.
I hope
Yeah.
you trust a fart that you shouldn't have, and
Yeah.
that someone's in the bathroom.
I really hope that you're just unhappy and never fulfill
You
anything
didn't
in
have
life.
to ping everyone. You
Jesus
literally
Christ,
just
you
ping
guys.
What?
sorry,
What?
sorry.
No
Why
one
you gotta
watches
shit
these
on a
things.
man that much?
He just pisses me off. I just hate him. I'm sick of him, just like I'm sick of Mason.
Zach, give us a tier list right now
What's up? Of what?
of us.
Of you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't want.
I just gotta think a little bit. I just gotta think a little bit. Eric, I'd put A.
Still didn't need to know that.
I love you. What do you mean?
That's nice, but like, why
Um,
shit on your friends? You know.
Trevor right now, probably a C. But nah,
That's
you know what?
generous.
We'll move him down to an F for today. Next time he'll probably be a little bit higher. Steven, he's at an A. Mason, D.
Ooh, he's nuts.
Higher than I thought. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Kendrick.
just
Because
gotta
we went thrift shopping today.
You can just cut that part out.
Yeah.
Let's cut it out to make it funny again. It
Yeah.
ruins
Whoa.
the point of the comedy, Chief.
Woo!
Can we actually restart this recording? I thought it was
Yeah,
fine.
you
Yeah,
know what?
the
Let's start
whole
from-
fucking
Let's start
thing.
from fucking
Hello,
scratch.
everybody.
I'm not
Welcome back to
starving.
episode
Hey,
8
guys,
of
welcome
the
to
Bridge
episode
Podcast. Make sure
3.
to like and dislike and subscribe and unsubscribe.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 40 of the Bridge Podcast.
Make sure you guys follow Primus Ranger on
and call
Twitch.
'em-
When
No,
we
don't do
eventually,
that.
Alright.
when we eventually get big enough, I want my gamer subs flavor to be the water that you sit out for a couple of days, and it kind of has that weird stale taste. I want that to be my gamer subs
Yeah.
flavor. I think.
So, a while ago...
Can buy me
Wait, do
Zach
we want to talk
Stink.
about this? A while ago, what games do we want to play? Huh? Huh? What games do we
Minecraft,
want to
Ark.
play together?
Terraria?
Not Ark.
Yeah.
Not
Minecraft,
you,
sure.
yeah.
I don't know
wanna
about
spit in your
Minecraft.
fucking
Yo,
face.
Steven, I love you. I
actually
just don't wanna
have
play
3
Ark,
serious
that's it.
suggestions here then. Terraria, Gary's Mod, and Left
Okay.
4 Dead.
Yes.
I'm
Gary's
down for all
mod-
of those.
Gary's mod is weird, but I'm willing to see
I
where
want
it
to
goes.
get
Yeah, I'm
banned
fine
from
with all of those.
servers.
Okay, cool. We're all
What if we
we're
just-
streamers,
what
by
if
the
we-
way. We're all gonna stream, by the way.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
not confident.
All right, let's
Just
go.
in case you thought this couldn't get any more cringe, it has.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We are
it's also
bunch
getting
of-
way more
bunch of
chaotic.
white. Yeah. What? Bunch of
What?
white guys. Bunch of white
Trying
guys
to-
starting a podcast because we're totally
Trying to get
funny.
our money up, you know?
Yeah, exactly. We're
Trying to get
only
our-
in this for the money. So I hope if you're listening this far, you realize that we just
Subscribe
want
to
your
our
money.
Patreon.
Yeah, well, just subscribe to us first, to our YouTube channel, and
We're at
you
the
know,
50
all you
minute
are
mark,
is a
man.
number to us. We just want to make money off of you.
Hey, Steven, I got a question for you.
What's up, sir?
How are your legs doing right now?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, you said they're
Why?
feeling pretty good, actually.
What's up
Are you
with
sure?
my legs?
Nothing. We're just curious, man. Just worried
Okay,
about you.
we'll
sometimes.
check in again. We'll check in again next week.
Yeah, we'll see what's going
I'm
on.
gonna
Whoa, whoa,
fucking
whoa,
break
wait,
his
what?
kneecap.
That
Wait,
makes me
what?
wonder. Maybe the
No.
ricin pellet didn't
What?
stay
We're
in his
just
leg.
we're just asking
We're just
how
yeah,
his legs
I'm
are.
just curious how his legs are doing.
What the fuck does this mean?
Did you skip out on a bill payment or something?
Nah, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Dude, what if in like 2 months Steven like falls ill with like a terrifying disease and he's like loses control of his fucking legs?
That's well, that's why we're asking. See how his
You,
legs
you,
are.
you
so
fucking
fucking
manifested that
bad.
energy.
I'm only asking because like I need to know if I need to make an investment or not.
Yeah, no, exactly right.
Investment.
Are you playing the leg market?
No, not like sell his legs, but like
Why
No,
not?
invest-
I could
like
make money.
investing and then yeah.
We're not
you're gonna-
trying to profit off of him. We're trying
You're-
to
you're-
support him if he
Yeah,
needs help.
we're trying to help him just in case.
I think
something
you're trying to
happens, you know?
short Steven. You're trying to
We're
short
trying to
Steven.
support him.
We're
Wait, is
trying
it
to
because
support
of all the
the guy.
times I called you guys short and midgets?
No, that has nothing to do with it. We don't want to take away your legs, but just if something happened or they
If
weren't
something
feeling
did
good,
happen,
yeah, right. If an accident happened, right, Steven?
if for some reason somebody broke both your knees with a baseball bat or something, I
Yeah,
don't know.
If we were camping
shit
and we
happens, you know?
theoretically forgot all the food.
if we just would need to support you in some way, and we just kind of need to know if it's going to be a wise investment to support you that way.
I want to eat your kneecap.
That's weird.
I don't
I
have
thought that's what we were all. I thought we
kneecaps.
were on the same page. That's my bad.
That's not no.
So we're not
we
we're
want
not
to
going to
help.
cannibalize Steven's legs on the camping
No,
trip.
we want to help Steven.
All right, I think I'm
See,
out then.
You have to remember, my number one paranoia is that people might be trying to kill me.
We
No
don't.
one's trying
what?
to kill you.
Yeah,
I
no
think
one's
that's
trying to kill you.
A sign
Yeah.
of a bigger problem.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds
something.
like
That sounds
some
like something a
mental
therapist
delusions.
needs to talk to you
Yeah.
about, man.
I talked to a therapist
Is that
about
why you-
it. They want to put me on a list of medication. I told them no.
That's why you tell him no.
No, that's why you just take the medication without
Yeah, or
just
you do
doubting
that.
it at all.
Yeah.
Ever.
It was
You don't doubt it.
it was
Every
such,
doctor
it
knows
was
what
so
they're talking
fucked.
about.
I don't even remember what it was, but basically it kills your personality, but it stops you from having night terrors or any dreams whatsoever.
Lobotomy.
Yeah,
Marijuana.
lobotomy.
Yo, can I get an
We're
ice
gonna
pick
ultimate
lobotomy?
medication.
You're gonna. Let's all get fucking lobotomies.
Let's get matching lobotomies,
Fucking
guys.
That's
So-
now that's content.
That's good content. right there. That'd be a
My
great
actual
idea.
doctor only ever recommended electroshock therapy. You know, the thing that's been
That's
You're
not
proven
fucking
to do
lying through your teeth.
damage.
No fucking way.
Oh no,
That's
she got,
cat, bro.
she got my uncle
There's
to do
zero
it for his
fucking way a
depression.
doctor recommended electro.
She got my uncle to do it for his depression. It fucked him up, and she wanted to do the same to me.
Doctor, I'm sad. Give me the zaps.
Give me
What
the
fucking
zappy
evil
zaps.
underground layer doctor's office are you fucking going to?
I
Do they
don't
speak
know.
German?
I don't know, but she
Well?
retired during the middle of all of this, leaving all of her patients with no doctor.
Well,
Oh, so now Steven doesn't
that's
have one.
that sounds about par on the course for.
Yeah. To
Or
be
like
fair,
what's
though, where
happening.
we live, our doctors suck, man. Like, my doctor, when I was having
One
heart
good family
problems,
doctor.
Can't
Like,
have
okay,
shit
mine's
in
good.
She's
Detroit.
on the verge of retiring, but
my new one is pretty all right. At least shows some concern. But when I was having heart problems and stuff like that, my last doctor was just like, "Here, take a bunch of Ativan. I think you're just anxious."
Zach, I'm at that point in life now.
What, were you on
What? Were you just
Ativan?
anxious?
No. Where I'm just constantly paranoid that my fucking heart is gonna explode.
Oh, yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's thanks to this Fitbit that Kendrick gave me. I have found out that I have a very low heart rate. It's normally around 53 to 55.
that is extremely low, Chief.
Yeah,
Bro, you
which
gotta
I-
get some cardio in.
Which I knew that's kind of how it be. Like right now, maybe it's because I'm speaking and I'm excited. It's 85, but like yeah, it's like super low.
Mine is. I don't know.
But anyways, my doctor, it relates to what my doctor was telling me about.
But
But anyways,
you
who gives a
talking
fuck?
about your heart problems, I can feel my blood pressure rising.
Dude,
Okay,
we're all
my
gonna
heart
die.
rate right now is 91. My resting average is 65, and my high average is 106.
I'm terrible when people talk to me about their issues because I'm one of those people where while you're talking about it, I can feel it, and I don't like it.
He's an empath.
Steven's an empath.
No,
You're
I
right,
am not.
actually.
My heart rate,
Empaths are
damn,
bullshit.
66.
Okay, I guess today mine is 60. Yesterday it was 58. Saturday it was 55. So I don't know. There's some consistent. It goes kind of high sometimes.
I'm very pleasantly pleased to find out that after drinking a double serving of Gamer Subs, my heart rate is at like 66. Just chilling.
Nice, right on. Probably
means
still
I'm-
not a good idea, but you know,
Well,
I mean,
it's,
it
you
is.
know,
It's a great idea actually.
At this point, it's part of my morning ritual, which is kind of a problem.
Yeah,
But
Gamer
like,
Subs is really cool.
it is.
Yeah, I drink
Uh,
that, not coffee.
I wish I liked coffee. I really do. It would be way
Coffee
cheaper.
sucks. I
What
hate it.
what is Gamer Subs? Like what
It's
is in
G,
it? Is
it's
what I'm
G
asking.
Fuel, but it
It's
doesn't have
today's
lead.
sponsor. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it like
Oh, are we
sugar
talking
or-
about
No,
Raid-
it's like keto
Raid Shadow
friendly.
Legends?
Technically, it's I'm fully sure. I'm fully aware that it's probably not actually as healthy as they say it is, but it has like vitamins and shit that you just like kind of need that you don't really get normally unless you have like an active lifestyle or some lame shit like that.
Imagine like eating vegetables to get your
Yeah,
nutrition.
fuck that.
Yeah, I mean it's just not feasible. Have you ever had vegetables
It's
fucking
not
delivered
possible.
to you? They get all soggy and it's just gross.
Dude,
and it's
I
not
only-
like we can cook
steamed
at home.
carrots are
I only
so
eat bread.
fucking good. Oh.
Yeah, you dip your bread in milk.
Yeah,
Wait.
I know this.
I just like eating soggy bread.
Wait, you dip your bread in milk?
Oh yes, because bread is totally known for being a nutritional
Whoa,
powerhouse.
can we take
Yeah,
a
it is.
step
that's
back?
all I eat.
You dip your bread in milk.
Kendrick, what the fuck do you eat if it's not bread?
Bread is fucking like processed flour.
God, you're
That is
so
not
you're so
where you
Hollywood.
get your nutrients.
You're so fucking
What
Hollywood.
What do you mean? I've been eating just bread soaked in
No,
milk my entire life.
actually, I agree with
can't
Kendrick
tell
on
the-
the fact grain has no nutritional value. If you look at medieval
Okay, I'm not
peasants-
saying grain.
No,
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 you're
look at
saying
No,
that
no, no, no,
every
Steven,
grain,
you're wrong.
You're
Grain-
saying that every grain has no nutritional
I'm just
value.
saying.
doing
I'm
we should
just
not
saying.
talk
You look at
exclusively-
Yeah.
Mason. Let me say
People are
this.
very
You look at medieval peasants that live their
excited for
entire
this
life
topic.
off grain. They are tiny, spindly little fuckers that could die from any common cold. You look at the Mongolians
Steven.
at the same time who were eating a diverse diet that ranged throughout everything considering yogurts, meats, cheeses, and they grew strong and prosperous.
It's almost like the Mongols were like conquering lands or something.
Yeah, Steven, it's almost like if you only eat grains, you're not getting enough nutrients because you're missing out on a lot of things that aren't in grain. But grain
See,
itself is
my-
good. It's when you process it and turn it into bread that it no longer
I feel
becomes
like a
good.
lot of people.
So
have
why are people getting
overdependence
so
on it.
upset
I just
about
like the
me
bit-
just eating soggy
Because
bread?
I like
Yeah,
the
I
bit-
don't get it.
Dip
It's
bread
Why,
in
why did
milk.
it turn into a problem?
I like the
What?
bit of me being violently against Kendrick being vegan.
This is just
Yeah.
Just
like
like not having any actual good talking
this is
points because I'm
just
not
like
smart enough for
Kendrick
that.
saying he liked
So I'm
Gordon's
just
grilled
like-
cheese, dipping bread in fucking milk.
This isn't even me being vegan. This is just me like wanting
I
to
know.
not spread nutritional misinformation.
Fuck you, misinformation.
What do you mean?
That's
I'm
that's
doing
the point
fine.
of
I
a
eat
podcast.
soggy bread every day.
Misinformation is the point
And
of
I'm
the
strong
podcast.
and healthy.
The point of having a podcast is so you can spew disinformation to millions of people.
Yeah,
on a
so you can
weekly
give
basis.
your wrong opinion on
Yeah.
things.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry, guys.
Like, what the fuck are we doing this for if not that? You know?
See, now it makes me think that
so
you
this
almost
is why
took me
you
serious.
only yeah, this is why you only eat soggy bread.
Yeah, soggy bread. That's just
That's
dipped
the
in
only
milk.
thing I would ever recommend anyone eat.
Yeah, that's all I eat. That's all I need to eat. I'm fine.
What do you fucking mean?
I'm not gonna die in 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I've been living off of it for 22
Zach,
years.
if the soggy bread doesn't kill you, I'm going to if I see you eat your soggy bread.
I
I'm
have a
gonna eat
genuine
soggy
question.
bread.
So, Kendrick, what
Yo,
do you plan on eating at the camping trip? Because when I picture
Soggy,
camping food,
soggy bread.
when I
Soggy
picture
bread,
camping
bro.
food, I literally just picture like
Hot dogs and hamburgers.
Wait,
and eggs. Yeah,
We
that's
can
all
go-
I
we can
picture.
get, like,
Kendrick, are
Beyond
you
stuff.
vegan or vegetarian?
I suppose,
Can you
yeah.
eat eggs? So
I'm
you can eat
vegan.
eggs and cheese, right?
No,
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 that's
it's
literally
vegan.
it's
That's-
vegetarian.
I'm dumb. Okay.
What the fuck?
Because the reason
Vegan means
the
no
reason
animal
why
product.
is because I had a plan. I wanted to try and cook a big old breakfast one of the days we're out there, and I want to make sure there's stuff that you can eat.
Just have, I don't know,
I'm
vegetables.
gonna
I'm
fast
just gonna
for
learn
the
how to
entire
make-
weekend.
I'm just gonna learn how to make vegan
And
pancakes
drink White
and,
Claw.
I don't know, bring some fruit.
Yeah. No, what
No,
we
yeah,
should
I'll do that too.
Okay. What we
Just
should
only
do
White
Oh
Claw,
my
no
God.
food.
is
I'm just
fast
gonna
the
wake
entire
up-
weekend and just drink a bunch of liquor and try to film.
I'm just gonna
I
wake
too
up.
want to die from alcohol poisoning. Let's do it.
God,
I'm-
you guys are just no fun.
Question:
Literally,
Mason, how many of those White Claws do you still have?
As
One.
long as you cook,
And I've had one the whole time, and I just refused.
as long as you cook vegan food first, it's still vegan, right? As long as it doesn't touch the grease of.
I don't
As
care about
long
cross
as it's
contamination.
vegan.
The reason why is because I was like,
Cross contamination, I do
the
not
only
give
reason
a
why
fuck
I
at
was
all.
thinking,
Like some people
I
do,
could
some
get
people
vegan
don't.
sausage and then regular bacon, cook the sausage, then cook the bacon. Boom, there's still sausage that Kendrick can enjoy.
You can cook the bacon first. I don't give a fuck.
Nah. That doesn't matter.
Nothing
Okay.
matters. Nothing really matters, guys. Because in
I'm
the end,
hungry.
we're all just
I
gonna
thought
die.
you were quoting
What a
Queen.
shit show of
And
a
then-
podcast
In
episode.
the end, we're all just gonna die.
When you said nothing matters,
You know, it's gonna lead nowhere.
We
You know,
are all gonna die, and it's going to be when we all get alcohol poisoning.
when
in the
Zach
camping
said
trip.
nothing,
Yeah.
And our podcast,
At least we
would
won't
go
die
nowhere.
in an RV.
We're gonna be failures.
when you said
Yeah.
It's nothing good is gonna happen to us. We're just gonna live in this small town for the rest of our lives.
when you said
Small
nothing
town in
really
America.
matters,
In
I
America.
really expect you to be quoting Queen right there.
No, with small
That's
town
exactly
San
what-
Francisco.
Small town San Francisco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
live
where
in
we're
San
gonna live.
Francisco.
By the way, I want to clarify on this. I am not.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
are.
that
No, I'm not.
I'm cutting that out.
Steven
we
is the
haven't
only one that's
ruined
not.
the bit.
You're Steven.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
I
censor what Steven just said because
refuse.
that's the most horrific thing I think he could have said.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm having second thoughts about doing this podcast.
I'm not.
Look,
We
I've
should
been
do the
insulted.
camping trip, but we should leave Steven there to die.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
So
not
it's
bring him.
fuck.
I have
No,
been
I
insulted.
not bringing him would be
Wait.
anticlimactic.
Wait, hold on,
I've
Steven.
been insulted.
Steven, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm doing a joke in the way of I wish I could be, but I'm stuck up here.
Up here
Antarctica.
where?
Because you're
in,
so
in
tall?
America.
Whoa, are
You
you
in Alaska?
short shaming us again?
Yeah. Are you in
Dude,
Alaska?
I just
What do you mean, you
Oh.
people?
hear me out here, and just hear me out here. New Hampshire.
We are all American.
No alcohol tax.
I'm from Springfield.
Massachusetts?
No,
One of the any
Simpsons.
Springfields.
In America. Because
the
we're
one with
American.
the dome over it.
As long as you're not from New York. I've only met 2 people from New York, and they were just absolute pricks.
I hate New York. I've
We're
been
from
there
San
plenty of
Francisco.
times. I hate
Yeah,
it.
we've been there a lot. We travel there frequently, and it's just awful. Just the worst. Little fucking rats running the streets and shit like that. Just
Rats with
awful.
like cool tattoos. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
Casey, nice tats.
you know what?
you-
Yeah, I like our small town San Francisco.
You need proof enough what people from New York are like. Just go to youtube.com/jschlatt.
Nice name drop, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's
Why would you
such a
do that to Jeremy Schlatt?
Can't believe you would name drop one of our close friends.
This is a bad.
Jeremy L. Schlatt.
Jerma Schlatt.
Jeremy
He would-
Schlatt, yeah.
He would literally beat the shit out of all of us in a drop of a dime. I guarantee.
Ain't no way.
it.
Isn't
I
he
could
like
take Schlatt.
5'2"?
I could take
Yeah, he's
Schlatt.
short.
Schlatt's only a fucking, like, what, barely a year older than us. I could fucking take Schlatt.
Wait. Actually, I thought he was like 24.
Yeah.
No,
He's like 23.
All
He's
right, the next
23
creator
right now.
clash.
I'm fighting
We
Jay
got,
Schlatt.
that's our goal. We got to get our fucking clout up so Zach can just beat the shit out of Jay Schlatt.
Jay Schlatt wouldn't fucking fight anybody. He's too much of a pussy.
Now Ted Nivison could beat the fuck out of us though.
No,
I'd
we should
still fight
definitely just continuously target.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
gonna
God.
clip this and make a short.
He was born
I think.
September 10th, 1999.
Yeah. Bro, I've
That's
said
like
this
a
many
day
times.
and 2 years off of the day.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Like, and he's incredibly more successful. All right, shut the fuck up. Stop getting so fucking sad, okay? Kendrick, relax.
Okay,
All right.
I'm sorry.
God,
I'm
really
telling
bringing
you,
down
we
the
gotta
mood.
we gotta just start filming IRL shit.
Oh, yeah. Who wants to be a part of the video or the movie cast? We're gonna have a
I do.
movie and game cast. Yeah, let's go.
I like the
Anybody
idea
else
of
care?
us just watching a movie.
You do have to actually watch the movie though,
Yeah.
for when the recordings happen.
Okay,
Well, no,
you know,
that's why I want to
ma-
watch it in the Discord.
maybe what we can. Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Pretty much a ripoff.
Yeah, we could just. Well, yeah, we can do that. We can do like audio commentary, but we could all watch the movie together, and then we can talk about us watching. the
I
movie
like this
together.
reoccurring bit of us ending our podcast by talking about ways to make it better.
Bro, it's because we suck.
Yeah.
It's happened multiple times now.
Ah,
It's
God.
it's gonna keep happening.
It's gonna keep happening. In the next episode of The Bridge.
Are we done? So
Yeah, we're at about a
going?
minute 12, and I got food ready, so we can
Okay.
just end it here then.
Hit stop now.
Anybody else want to do that cringe ass outro and say like "suck my dick"? You know?
Yo, fam, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure.
Why
to
would you
follow
start
The
talking when he's
Bridge.
doing it, Mason?
That's all you're getting from me. I'm not fucking doing it again.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. You know what? Fucking anybody want to shut up? Anybody want to shout something out? No.
Follow me on Twitch.
What's
Don't
Twitch?
act.
No, what's
I'll
your
link
Twitch? I'm
the-
gonna link
I'll
his
link
Twitch.
the
I know it. I know his
Twitch.
Twitch. I'm gonna link his Twitch. Yeah.
Make
Anyways,
sure to unfollow at Primus Ranger on Twitch.
no.
Yeah, fuck
actually, you
that
know what? Yeah,
guy.
unfollow him. Fuck that guy. If you like this video, go fuck yourself. Eat shit. I don't care. Bye.
Bye.